Hello, welcome back for another reading. I'll be doing a love reading, specifically of love readings, so let's see what wants to come through for the collective regarding love for your highest good. Spirit, what messages need to come through in love for the viewer, for the collective, your highest good. Just clarity, confirmation, guidance. That's good. There's a lot there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'll flip them over here in a second. Just one more, please. Okay, so we have overcoming challenge. This one that flipped out. We have know your worth, and it says you deserve better on her neck. You are ready. Date, flirt, play just for fun. Free yourself. Oh yeah, and this one's where he flipped. Lessons learned. There's a very strong message here. This is very much about you having done the work on yourself, on your heart, for love. You knew that in order to be in the loving relationship that you know you deserve and that you want, you had to do the work. And you had to step out of that phase of your life of pursuing love and seeking love, to be loved, to do the work on yourself, to know your worth, to know you are loved, you are loved, and you are lovable, and you are loving. You have done so much work here. I get a message to hear that you could be working on yourself now, doing that heart space work for a relationship. You knew that after all the relationships, all the experiences, whether it's casual dating, long relationships, everything that you kind of went through, whatever the experience was, none of it was what you wanted. It didn't turn out the way you wanted. It wasn't reciprocal. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't healthy. Even you had patterns and behaviors that weren't healthy, and you knew that. And you were like, I need to step back and say, I am focusing on myself, because in order to manifest the love that I know I deserve intellectually, you know what you want, you know what you deserve, but to feel that integration, that inherent worth, you knew that you had to step back and say, I can't pursue love. I can't seek love. I have to seek that in myself, so I'm going to do the internal work. You have stepped out of this pursuant phase. If I feel like you were a pursuer, if this is specific for those who were really seekers of love, pursuant, chasers. You decided, I'm going to pull back, and you might have been out of the dating phase, the dating game, out of the idea of wanting love for some time. It could have been several months, a few months. It could be even just a couple months. But I feel like it's been a long time. It could be a year. You could be out of it for a couple years, few years, several years. You could be single for a long time. Everybody's journey is different. The amount of time that you take to overcome the internal challenges, the healing that you need in your life, on your heart, to put you first. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's duration of healing before they're ready to be in love again or to show up in a relationship, everybody's journey is different. You could have been single for a very, very long time, but you are now in this place where you are I know my worth intellectually. You know your worth. But you've gotten to this point where you have finally integrated this belief in yourself. You feel your inherent worth, and you know that you're worthy and deserving of the greatest love because you've done so much work on yourself, overcoming challenge, lessons learned, heavy lessons learned. You have really freed yourself from, like, maybe you had a lot of patterns and behaviors that you were not cognizant of, you weren't aware of or self-aware of. Maybe you did see them and you tried to like work on them while you were in relationship, but it just wasn't happening, or it was and the other person wasn't doing the work. And so you weren't a match. And so you realized, I can't keep trying to do the work while I'm in this space with a person and expecting them to change when they're not. Because I'm always going to hold myself back from experiencing the greatest love I can with a person as long as I keep entertaining someone who doesn't know my worth. You knew that you deserve better. With this You Are Ready card, even the date, flirt, play, just for fun, you could be ready to put yourself out into the dating. Even if you're like, oh, I'm not ready, I'm still like enjoying being single. You can be single. You can go date and have fun and still be single without any commitments. But I think Spirit's telling you that you have done so much work. You're such a beautiful reflection of the big heart. Like, your heart shines, and you wear it on your sleeve, but your heart shines. People see how amazing and beautiful and loving you are. You've done so much internal work that it just shines effortlessly. You don't have to try anymore. You don't have to pursue and chase. You just radiate this beautiful, divine, loving energy now that is so evident and so obvious. Like, it's like you walk into a room and people are like, she knows who she is. She knows how amazing she is. He knows how incredible he is. You stand in your worth. People see that you stand in your worth. Your worth is not based on anything material. Like, that's a strong message. You don't have to show up in any sort of way. Now, if you're someone who totally is into that, like, I'm being drawn to like material things, like, right, like nice clothes, being really showing up in this way that says if that's something that you love and that's something that you like and you want to show up with it, go for it. Power to you. But I think even if that is something that you are and you enjoy, you don't tie your worth to that. So whether you are someone who does love the material gain and showing up in that way, your value is not tied to what you wear, to what you own, to what you drive, the house you live in. Your worth is so obvious by just how you know yourself and you know how much you love yourself. So if you walk into a room, whether you're dressed up in the best of the best, right? Or you're dressed up in like rags, like, and you don't care. It's like pajamas all day, right? If that's you, it doesn't matter how you show up. Your energy is so magnificent in this that like people see how much you love yourself. And that is what is so incredible. There's definitely a message where Spirit's like, you are ready. You are ready to either have fun and go date or get yourself back out there and be available. Allow yourself to be available for that love to enter your life. Whether it's you're someone who's like, I want to date because I want to have fun, then you're gonna have fun and date and explore and see what is something that you will allow in your life that is a match for you, no longer pursuing it. You're just going to be available and, and test the waters and see what's out there, right? Or you're someone who's like, I'm just going to be available. I'm going to allow my heart to be available. And maybe you're not someone who wants to date and really, be out there, but you are available for love to show up for you. I just heard looking for you. So the person that you're trying to manifest, they are looking for you too. They're also in this like, they know their worth. I feel like they have known their worth and value a lot longer than you have. But I'm not saying like you never knew or anything. You intellectually knew, but it, like, really feeling that this person has been through this already. It's almost like they've already gone through this kind of experience and this journey, healing journey within themselves. But I feel like it happened a long time ago for them. Like, it was much longer. And they've been, I kind of get the feeling that maybe they've been dating, but they haven't been serious about anybody. Like, they're like, I know what I'm looking for. They're looking for you, is what I'm getting. It's like, you're ready. You are ready. The moment you're like, you tell yourself, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to be available. I'm ready for love. I'm no longer scared of getting my heart broken. I'm no longer scared of anything happening that hurts me, because you know your worth and you know your value and you know who you are in relationship. You know how you show up. And you're not going to entertain somebody who is going to take you for granted. You are not going to entertain someone who's not serious. You're going to take your time to get to know somebody. You're very aware of people now and how they are and how you navigate relationship, how you navigate getting to know people. The moment you open your heart and you say, I am ready. There's an affirmation, I am ready. I am ready to receive love. The moment you say that, this person is literally like, I can smell them. They're around here. Like, they're like, all of a sudden they get that. Maybe they get this feeling to be like, it could be this. Here's a very specific example, but like, energetically, you wake up one day and you're like, I am ready. I am ready for my love. I'm ready for the greatest love. I've done the work. I'm ready to show up. And when you make that when you make that, like, you state that affirming, energy that you put yourself in, all of a sudden that you're like, I'm going to go get a coffee at the coffee shop. Such a cliche example, but like totally, this is an example everyone gives. And then suddenly they have this urge to go to that same coffee shop. They don't know why. They want to go to this one. They never go to that one, but they're wanting to go try it. Maybe someone tipped them off and said, that's a great coffee place to go to. You should totally check it out. And then just that day, same time, they decide, I'm going to go to that coffee shop. Or you're like, I'm feeling so good today. I love who I am. I'm going to go for a walk at the park. I'm going to go walk by the river, the ocean, whatever. And literally that same day, something they do not do, not consistently, not ever, something that you both don't usually do, all of a sudden you both decide to do. Like, because they're like open to it. They've been open to it and you're ready now. They're looking for you to happen. That's kind of this energy I'm getting. So the moment you say that you are ready, and it's not that you're like, oh, if I'm not ready, I will miss them. No. The person meant for you is looking for you and has been. You have to be ready to say yes to it. You have to be ready to say, I am ready to show up in this way so I can have and experience the greatest love there ever is for myself. The moment you say you're ready, they've been ready, waiting for you. They're going to just show up. Divine timing will make it work. Divine guidance will orchestrate the perfect meeting. It might be that day, it might be a week later, but because, you never know if you live close to each other, if you live far apart, something will make it happen to make you two meet. And So even if you're like, I'm not ready, I don't feel ready, I still want to do this work, I think Spirit's telling you that you are ready, but you can continue to do more work. You can continue to work on yourself. And the more and more you work on yourself, the more and more extravagant the love and the connection will be with this person when you say you are ready. But this person is waiting for you. And I'm not saying they're sitting back on the couch, twiddling their thumbs, waiting for you to come in. They are there waiting for you to say yes, so that they will be guided to you. So let's get some more here. It's a very strong message for you in particular. I just think that the person that you really are trying to manifest in your life, the love that you want, it is already there. And you just have to say, I know what I deserve, and I'm ready for that. And you can wait as long as you want to, because the universe is like, you're meant to be with this person. No matter how much work you do, how long you wait, they're going to live their life, you'll live your life. The moment you say you're ready, boom, they'll like, all right, we're orchestrating it, we've already got it, we've already got plans, like we will make it happen. So don't think that you're going to miss out on this greatest love, and then, oh, the great love misses, and you're going to run into another crummy relationship. As long as you're working on yourself, and you continue to choose you, and you continue to choose for your highest good, you're not going to go back to experiencing something really crummy and really, it's just not going to happen. You're not in that vibration anymore. You've really learned those lessons. You've freed yourself from anything that was holding you back. Okay. Hammer. We have sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. You're definitely working on it. You are working on yourself. You've been persistent. Like, you are fixing everything about yourself. The things that, like, you were, like, having to humble yourself about, too. Like, ugh, I was that person in that relationship. Ugh, I did that thing. Ugh, I didn't realize that's who I was. We all play a part, right? But when you can see that, and say, I have learned from that, I'm not going to be that anymore. How do I be better? I want to be better, not just for someone else, but for me, because I want to continue to grow. That's where you are really showing up. I think in the past experiences, like relationships that you were in, were very repetitive. Like, same person, different mask, different costume, like, or you dated like the same 3 people, and not, you could have literally dated the same 3 people, right? But it could be like, this person, all right, not in work, next person, all right, now the first person comes back, but a different mask, right? Totally different person, but the same personality, same kind of BS, same kind of experience, right? The lesson wasn't being learned. You needed to learn something too. Really feel like the emphasis here was to love yourself. You really were chasing and pursuing love outside of yourself. That's what I really feel like was there with the hammer. We have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Yep. This is like higher level commitment, higher level union. When you say, I am ready, you're coming into union with yourself. Remember that too. When you commit to yourself, you're coming into union with yourself, loving yourself unconditionally, all parts of you, shadow parts, everything. When you have that union with yourself, with spirit, with source, because you are of source. So when you have that commitment, that's a connection to yourself, and you're ready to share that with someone else. That doesn't mean you're ready to open up to be whole with a person. They don't make you whole. You're already whole. So being in union with yourself allows you to match someone who's also in union with themselves. You are 2 separate people, but coming together, it's like this amazing, incredible, beautiful energy. That power couple energy is very power couple, because I feel like power couples are those who have just, they know who they are. We do have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. I feel like you're definitely just having a lot of closure on so many areas in your life around love, your perception of love, issues that were really holding you back, holding your heart back. You're having a lot of closure to allow yourself to be open and ready to receive. receiving what you need. I feel like with that, it's saying that while you are whole in yourself, you've done the work, and you're ready for love, there is something here that you're always going to have healing to do. You're always going to be working, and sometimes you do the most amount of healing and progression in your life when you're in relationship with the right person. The right person is going to know how to support you and how to love you and show you the positives that you need to heal. Not just all the negative, right? Not just all the reflection, the projection. They're going to project the positives to you. So where you have weaknesses and you're still needing healing, they're going to be able to shine the light in the positives, to help you see what they see in you. And vice versa. So you'll be getting what you need with this person. That doesn't mean, right, that you need them to do this work. You can still do all this work on your own. Other people will show up in your life, friends, maybe other relationships that are temporary, but, I feel like it would show up for you in different ways that you could do the work on your own, but I feel like this person's going to be able to show you all of the greatness that you are, that you might sometimes feel a lack of. Maybe you get that imposter syndrome in anywhere in your life, or you feel uncertain, you're not sure, maybe times of doubt, right? You're doing something really big in your life and you're kind of doubting your abilities. This person's going to be able to show you in a way it's like, I'm going to show you the greatness that you have, and I'm going to help provide and facilitate a safe space so that you can embody that and grow and heal and know that you are this. I'm going to help facilitate and provide you a safe place. And I think too that when this person enters your life and is able to be that for you, it's going to be such a relief to not only be so loved unconditionally, but to feel so safe with a person. Things that you're really insecure about, maybe. Because regardless if you feel so whole and loved, you still have insecurities. Everybody has insecurities, especially the things where we are the most vulnerable, we are the most authentic, things that really mean something to us. Those areas in our lives, how we show up or what we do, how we express, we can feel really insecure in those places because those are those vulnerable points when people see you in your truest essence. So definitely some of those things that we protect, this person's gonna be able to create that safe place for you to be that self and to show up in that way, and they're gonna be able to support you and say, no, you are incredible and you are amazing and you're safe with me and I believe in you and I'm gonna provide you the safety net to fall back on, the shoulder to cry on. I'm going to provide you the reassurance that you need, not because you are inadequate of providing it to yourself, but because I know what you need and I know how to support you in areas of your life that you might need a partner to help you with. I think that's very specific healing, very specific areas in your life that it's hard for you to really overcome, and this person's going to be that beautiful earth angel that's always on your shoulder, giving you that guidance, that reassurance, where you never had it before. They're gonna know how to take care of you, and not take care of you because you need saving or because you need that. It's they're gonna know how to take care of your emotions, how to take care of just you. I feel like I'm getting this picture of someone who's cradling someone, and I'm not saying you're a baby and you need taken care of or vice versa. You'll be able to be this for this person too, but I feel strongly that this person is going to know how to cradle you and comfort you in ways that you have never been cared for by a partner, right? Your family could do this for you, right? Maybe your family shows up for you, your best friend, but your partner, your loving relationship, romantic relationship, this person is going to know exactly how to show up for you. They're not going to be what do you need from me? They'll ask you that. They'll be that person to say, what do you need from me? How can I help you or support you? But in times when you're really struggling to overcome something, to proceed forward with something that makes you nervous, something you really want, or something you're upset about. They're not going to have to ask you for you to tell them. They're just going to be able to know you so well and know your heart, and they're going to know what you've been through, like just reading you without really talking about it. They're going to understand you, and they're going to know how to love you in those moments and how to show up. You're not going to have to ask for it. That's what's so beautiful about it. So like receiving what you need is very strong here with this boat. They are your boat. They're carrying you. Like, this is like so beautiful. If I'm really tapping into the emotions here, I'm going to start crying, but I'm not going to do that right now. That's very, like, I can feel my heart just going boom, boom. Like, it's so beautiful and it's so loving. They're going to know how to be the safety net, literally boat, safety net, right? They have a net on here. They're going to know how to carry you through those troubling waters, right? Turbulent waters. They're going to be able to help give you closure in your life just because they're loving you in ways that you never received love, right? Where you didn't have closure in certain areas of your life and you didn't ever get closure. They're going to be able to give you closure just by being in your life and being there for you and loving you. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this message was helpful for some of you, all of you, at least one of you. If you liked this message or if it resonated, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And until next time, thanks for watching.